baniriza mu live yaffe ey'olunaku olwaleero. Okay, so hope you can see hope you can see the camera clearly. Okay, sorry for the other connection. I was being hindered with the camera, but let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Okay, hope you can see the screen. So you are welcome guys in today's live video. Baniriza mu live video yaffe ey'olunaku olwaleero. Okay, yeah, come through, let's learn together. Mujje tuyige fenna. As I'm setting up something here, share this link. Okay, good. Okay, you are welcome. Let's start. We first clear off this and we proceed. We resume with our live class. Are we together? Good. Okay, I'm waiting for you guys to come through and we start. You are welcome at beny2178. You are welcome at beny2178. Here we learn English and Luganda with ease. Tuyiga olulimi oluzungu n'oluganda mu bwangu. So guys, come through and we learn together. Come through and we learn together. So you are welcome. So today we are going to learn about what? Using this is and also that is. Remember here at beny2178, here we learn English and Luganda with what? With ease. So guys, you are welcome. Before we start, you can send in your comments and I know where you are watching from. Where are you watching from? Right now I am in Uganda. Where are you watching from? May I know, please, where you are watching from, such that we can interact easily. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos and like, such that more people can benefit. So we're going to learn using this is and that is. So there is a difference between this is and that is, of course, in English and Luganda. Okay, webale sebo. Yes, Kryptonian, you are welcome. Vancouver, Washington, oh, you are welcome. Send my greetings to there. So you are welcome. So we are going to learn this is and that is, of course, in English and Luganda. Right now I am in Uganda. Okay, I am in Uganda. So there is a difference between this is and that is. This is in Luganda tuyinza okugamba kino ki, kino ki. This is kino kikopo. Okay, that is ekyo kikopo. We add on something. Okay, so this is kino ki. For example, kino kikopo, kino kidomola, kino kidomola, ekyo kidomola. Okay, ekyo kidomola, kino kidomola. So this is, what is the difference between this is? Okay, Kryptonian, webale sebo, Vancouver. Okay, you are most welcome. Okay, so let's learn. Let's first learn. How do we use this is? Where do we use that is? So the difference lies within the first word. That is and this is. Are we together? So this is. This is. So TH carries that sound of the. The. Are we together? So TH carries that sound of the. Okay? So this is. This is. That is. So where do we use is? This is, and where do we use that is? For example, if I have a sentence like, this is a cup. Okay? This is a cup. Remember we said whenever you use is, we are going to talk about one noun, one particular thing. Buli wokozesa this is oba ogenda kwogera ku kintu kimu. That's why ku cup nkiwa article. Twagamba nouns in English, whenever you're talking about one noun, you give it an article. For example, this is a cup. You can't say this is cup. No, because you're talking about one cup, you have to give it what we call an article. Okay? So tugenda gamba, this is a cup. Are we together? So how do we say this in Luganda? Tugenda gamba, this is a cup. Kino kikopo. Kino kikopo. Are we together? This is a cup. Kino kikopo. Okategede? Kino kikopo. This is a cup. What about that is? I'm going to explain the difference between this is and that is. When you say that is a cup, that is a cup. So that is a cup in Luganda tugenda gamba ekyo kikopo. That is a cup. Ekyo kikopo. Let me explain the difference between this is and that is. So use this is when something is near to you. Are we together? We use this is when something is near to us. So whenever you are nearer that something you are talking about, you're going to use this is. For example, this is a marker because I am near to it. This is a marker because I am near to it. So when you put your hand near to the whiteboard, you're going to say, this is a whiteboard. So this is, it shows something existing, but that something has to be near you. Are we together? So we're going to say, this is a cup. This is a cup. Where is the difference between this is and that is? Let's look at this example. This is a cup. Okay? We say use this is when something is near to you. Something is near to you. Ekintu nga kikuli kumpi. Wetukozeseza eno, this is ekintu nga kikola ki nga kituli kumpi. Okay? So for example, this is what? This is a duster because I am near to it. But when it is far away, I'm going to say that is a duster. You get the argument there? So that is used when something is far away from the speaker. That is used when something is far away from the speaker. For instance, you are pointing at it. That is a cup. You are not near to it. You are going to use that is. Okay, so the difference lies in position. So with this is, something is near to the speaker. The speaker is the someone who is speaking. Okay? Whereas that is, we use it when something is far away from the what? From the speaker. Okay? So this is used when something is near to you, the person who is speaking. So we're going to use this is when you are close or near to that something you are talking about. And we've said whenever I use this is, you give an article to the noun. For example, an, a, or the. When you say, this is an apple, implying that you have the apple or it is near to you. That is when you use this is. This is tugikozesa ng'ekintu tukirinaanye oba nga tuli nakyo. Okay? Ng'oyagala kulaga kino ki. So this is an apple. Eno apple. So this is in Luganda, you are going to say eno apple. Are we together? Eloy. 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 Eloy, is it a name? Kryptonian? Eloy, I think it's a name. Okay, this is Eloy. Eloy. Okay, so this is an apple. It indicates that the apple, we are near to it. Apple, tujirinaanye. This is an apple. Are we together? So this is an apple. Eno apple. eno apple. Okay? So when something is far away from you, you are going to say that is. You can be pointing at it, or it is at a far distance. Ogenda kozesa eyo apple. That is an apple. Okay? Echo, that is a cup. Echo chikopo. So when you say this is an apple in Luganda, kigenda kuba eno apple. Eno apple. Because ogirinaanye eno apple. When you say this is a car, so let's first translate this using that is. So this is an apple. You have the apple with you. The apple is near to you. So that is an apple. That is an apple. For example, it is at a far distance. You are pointing to it. You are going to say that is an apple. So that is tukikozesa ku kintu nga kikuliko wala tokirinaanyeganye. For example, that is a ball. That is an. So for apple, we are going to use an as the article. That is an apple. And eri. So that is eri apple. Okay? Eri apple. Eyo apple. Eri apple. Oba eyo apple. Okay? So that is an apple. Eri apple. Eri apple. Which means ekuli wala. That is an apple. Let's have a look at another example such that you understand what I'm talking about. Hope you are learning something today. Ndowooza olina ky'oyigayo olunaku olwaleero. Okay, let's proceed. When you say this is a car. Okay? This is a car, implying that you are near to that car. You can be holding the car, or you can be near to the car. Okay? And you say, this is a car. So when you say, this is a car, it implies that you are near to that car. Okay? This is a car. Kubanga, emmotoka ogirinaanyeganye. Eno mmotoka. So this is a car in Luganda. Tugenda gamba eno mmotoka. Okay? Eno mmotoka. This is a car. Eno mmotoka. What if you use that is? What is the difference? Enjawulo eriwa wakati wa this is a car ne that is a car. Let's have a look at this example. When you say that is a car. Okay? That is a car. That is a car. Difference eriwa. That is a car. Eri motoka. Eri motoka. Okay? That is eri motoka. Oba omwayinza okugamba eyo motoka. Kubanga togirinaanyeganye eri motoka oba eyo motoka. Okay? So this is a car, eno motoka. That is a car, eri. Because tokiri nakyo togirinaanyeganye eri motoka oba eyo motoka. Are we together? That is good. That is good if you are following me. Okay, so let's have a look at another example. When I say this is a basin. This is a basin, for example. This is a basin. I bring my basin and someone asks me, what is that you are holding? This is a basin. So this is shows something existing in place. This is shows something existing in place. This is eraga ekintu ekiba kiri mu kubeerawo akaseera ako kyoba mu kwogerako. Okay? This is a basin. This is a basin. How can you say that in Luganda? How can you say this is a basin in Luganda? Anyone to try? You can send in your answers in the comment section. When you say this is a basin, how can I say that in Luganda? This is a basin in Luganda. How can I say that? This is a basin. How can I say that in Luganda? this is a basin. How can I say that in Luganda? So when you say this is a basin, kitegeeza you are near to that basin, or you are holding, you are showing that basin. Okay? Basin yeyo oli mu kugiraga nti eno baafu. We're going to say this is a basin in English. So how can you say this is a basin in Luganda? Eno basin, good. That is good. Eno basin. Eno basin. Ambagita eno benseni. Benseni. Eno benseni. Oba ambayinza okugamba eno baafu. Okay? So when you hear baafu, it means a basin in Luganda. I shouldn't get stuck. Eno benseni oba eno baafu. Baafu. So you might hear many people saying baafu oba benseni. It means a basin in English. Hope we are together. So eno benseni oba eno baafu. Good. So what if it is far away from you? How are you going to say that? If the basin is far away from you, how are you going to say that? If the basin is far away from the speaker or from the person saying this is a basin, once the basin is far away from you, how are you going to say that in English? How are you going to say that in English? When you say having the basin at a far distance from you, how are you going to express that in English? Anyone to write that down and send it to us in the comment section? This is a basin when it is near to you. So when it is at a far distance, how are you going to say that? This is a basin. So once the basin is put at a far distance from the speaker, so the person speaking is here, and the basin is at a far distance from you, we are going to say that. Are we together? That is. Because we're talking about one basin. So we're going to say that is our article. That's what we've been talking about. The article matters. Whenever you're talking about one noun, the article is very crucial. So we're going to say that is our basin. Good. That is a basin, because basin, it is at a far distance. It is not near to you. But once the basin is near to you, I've said you use this is. Hope we are together on that. Good. So that is a basin. That is a basin. That is a basin in Luganda. How can I say that in Luganda? How can I say that is a basin in Luganda? Type in your answers and I have a look at them. Type in your answers and I have a look at them. Type your answers. When I say that is a basin, how can I say this in Luganda, please? Send in your answers such that we learn together. Eri bafu. Good. Good. Thank you very much, Kryptonian. I like that. So, eri bafu. Are we together? Eri. Because it is at a far distance. Eri bafu. Good. Eri bafu. So, you've got the difference. That is a basin. Ogenda gamba eri, because it is at a far distance from you. That is a basin. Eri bafu. Okay, let's have a look at another example. This is a bicycle. This is the spelling of bicycle. Bicycle. Are we together? The spelling of bicycle is written like that. So you shouldn't get confused or you shouldn't get stuck on that. That is the spelling of basin. A minute. That is the spelling of basin. Okay? That is how we spell basin. Basin, we spell it like that. First set the camera here. Hope it is clear now. Good. Okay. When I say this is a basin, this is a basin, this is a basin,